Hello guys, today we are going to talk about factions and marks in Sunflowerland. A lot of people don't understand how they work and the bonuses they can give you, so today I will explain everything. Also, at the end of the video I will show you how you can get free rewards from me. I'm Cerber and let's get started. So, first let's understand what factions are. There are 4 factions in game: Goblins, Nightshades, Sunflorians and Bumpkins. They work like clans in other games. This is a kingdom location where you can join a faction. Joining a faction costs between 5 and 50 flowers. It all depends on the faction score last week. In my opinion, if you are a newbie who just got into Sunflowerland, join the cheapest one and don't waste your flower tokens. Go to the faction's house nearby and pay the entry fee. After that, you will be part of the faction. As soon as you join, a new faction location will open on the map. Click on it to enter the faction's house. Now let's get into factions gameplay and rewards. First, let's talk about the faction's pet. Each week, every faction has a pet, and all faction members need to donate food to it. The food is random and different for each faction. That pet has an XP requirement that must be met within 1 week. The required XP depends on the faction's member count and its current streak. If your factions meet the requirement, the next week the pet will require 25% more XP. All members donate food to keep the weekly streak going. But what are the benefits? Well, they are quite good. For feeding the pet, all members who participated receive an XP boost for 2 weeks. For example, if your factions complete a 2-week streak, then during week 3 and 4, contributing members gain an extra 10% XP. That actually helps a lot with leveling up. Say you would normally need to spend 50 flower tokens to reach level 40. The pet's 10% XP boost means you will need only about 45 tokens, and there is more. If your faction completes a 6-week streak, all members receive a 30% XP boost, and that's huge. You will save a ton of tokens and resources if you want to level up faster. The maximum boost you can get is 50% by completing an 8-week streak, but that's difficult since it means feeding a pet for over 2 months. If your faction cannot keep the streak, you will lose the progress and the pet goes to sleep for 1 week. To count as a contributing member, you don't have to donate food every day. You just need to donate each required item once during the week. You will see a check mark when you are a contributing member. Just give the pet one of each required food and you will receive the XP boost. And the price is low. On average, it's about 1 flower token to participate and get that boost. Now let's talk about the rewards and the marks. When you feed the pet, you don't just get the XP boost, you also earn marks. It's not a lot, just a small amount, but there is a kitchen around the pet when you have 3 resources. If you donate those, you get extra marks. Each time you donate, the payout drops. It shrinks 10 times, and after that you can donate as much as you want and you will always get 5% of the marks you earn on your first donation. But why do you need marks and why spend flower tokens to get them? Here is why. Every week, each faction has a leaderboard. If you finish in the top 100 of your faction, you get extra rewards: coin, marks and flower tokens. To get 50 flower tokens, you have got to hit top 25, and that's not easy. I try for top 25 every week and burn about 100 tokens, sometimes a bit more, around 120, so it's not exactly profit. Still, those marks let you buy items. Head to the kingdom location and find Eldritch. He's got some good boosts. Each faction has its own variables. The first 5 boosts only boost the marks you earn, and honestly they are not worth it. In a minute I will show you a cheaper way to get a bigger boost. Then there is a crown for 210,000 marks that gives you plus 25% flower and coin deliveries and plus 10% marks. The shield gives you plus 0.25 to wood and minerals. This one is actually great. The quiver adds plus 0.25 to crops and fruits, and the medallion cuts your cooking time by 25%. Prices are insane. I get about 2000 marks a day and spend them every week, and it would still take me roughly 3 months to afford that crown. That's a lot of time and tokens, but the shield and maybe the quiver are definitely worth it. Collect marks and you will grab them sooner or later. There are collectibles boosts and decorations too. They are pricey and in my opinion useless, so skip them. At the end of the shop you will see keys: treasure key for 1000 marks, rare key for 3000 marks and luxury key for 10,000 marks. I focus on keys, open chests and hope for NFTs. The top NFTs in those chests can cost $200–300, so that's my gamble. Do not copy me unless you have run the numbers. Maybe it's smarter for you to save marks for the shield. Also, if your faction closes a week in top 1 between all 4 factions, all members will get additional 10% marks as a bonus. And it's not like one faction is winning every week. No, the resources every week are random for each faction. And if your faction gets lucky and gets cheapest resources, you probably will end up in first place. And every last week of the month, top players can get keys as a bonus reward to open chests. But normally in the last week, players donate a lot of resources to get those keys, and it's too difficult to compete with them. You will definitely lose a lot of flower tokens. There is also one more way to earn marks. By visiting the kingdom location, you need to find the portal. There are 4 available games to play. You will have 3 chances to complete each game and get rewards. If you lose all 3 times, you will get nothing. In total, it's possible to make daily a little bit more than 100 marks from those games. And actually, it's not that bad. If you play them for 10 days, you'll be able to exchange your marks by treasure key, and who knows, maybe you end up winning an NFT for $300 from that chest. Now, let me show you how you can get extra boost on earning marks. Each faction has emblems, and you can buy them on Marketplace by boosting your mark rewards. On SFL.world you can check how many emblems are needed in each faction to receive the boost. I'm in the Nightshades faction and they need 20 emblems to get extra 5% marks. The next tier requires 290 emblems and get you extra 150% marks. This one is actually good and cheap. Definitely buy the emblems if you want to buy the boost. The next tier requires 2700 emblems and gives you plus 300% marks. This one is good too, but it requires a lot of emblems. The next tiers are not good, since they require a lot of emblems and the boost is not too big. It's only for players who want to participate in leaderboard and get a lot of marks to buy a lot of boost. You can also leave your faction and join another one, but when you do it, you will lose all earned marks in the current faction and emblems won't work. And if you have boost, they won't work too. So leaving the faction is a bad option. In total, factions gameplay is really good for Sunflower Land economy. A lot of players are burning resources to get marks and to get XP boost, and what resources are in each faction also affect their price. If the rice is on the kitchen of Sunflowerians this week, its price is probably going to increase compared to last week. You are not obligated to earn marks since it will require you to earn less on your land, but at least participating feeding the pet is definitely worth it. Extra XP boost saves you a lot of money, time and resources. And if you are looking to get extra rewards, you can join my Discord community and follow my Twitter, and I will send you some rewards for free. And if you didn't register yet, you can create a land with my partner link and I will send you a lot of bonuses while you progress. Those bonuses are almost enough to buy a VIP, and if you buy a VIP for first time, I will send you back 5 flower tokens for free. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay updated and learn more about Web3 gaming. See you in the next video.